Good.
And then I was like, because I was looking back for one of the ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good.
Okay, at this time, I would like to call our regular monthly board meeting to order. We'd like to welcome the thousands in attendance tonight. It's so nice to see all of you
He
here.
said he was here, but I told him he didn't.
One of the biggest crowds we've ever had.
We got special recognition.
Yes, I'm telling you. Anyway, it's kind of strange to look out here with
Nobody.
nobody. I mean, sure do miss, when school start back? When do we have our students? Is that September meeting? Yeah. I kind of miss all these staff and all. It's like, I guess there's nothing controversial or they would be here tonight, wouldn't they? So we must be doing something.
They're either
right.
happy or on vacation.
Maybe that's it, they're gonna be on vacation, that's all right. Gosh, usually I try to think of something to say. I can say one thing tonight, though, that, I think it's kind of cool. We have, I guess they're playing now.
Yep.
Possibly, is that right, Shannon? We have two girls from, one from Eastern Randolph, Breck and Smotherly, and Grayson Hall from Randall High School. They're playing in the East-West All-Star game, basketball game tonight. I guess that's in Greensboro, right?
Yep.
So that's pretty cool, that's an honor, and we're proud of them, so. Hey, you guys got a free recognition tonight, we're proud of you. And, anyway, hey, we're proud you're here tonight, Tracy, we missed you last month.
Yeah,
Sure did, I mean. And, I'd like to welcome, our new, public relations officer, Amber Ward, joining our staff. We've already talked eating tonight. We like her. She's gonna be good. And she's one of us. We were worried a little bit with you picking her out, but she's gonna be all right. But anyway, we'll miss Tim though. He did a great job. But
Tim.
Tim, I think his name was Rudy, but I am a little upset. I noticed Tim's already gone to Montana. Ike, and he's forgot us. He's moved on to higher and bigger pasture. But anyway, at this time, if you will, I'll ask that you bow your heads for a quick word of prayer. Lord, we thank you for allowing us to be here today. Thank you for the blessing of our faculty and staff. And we ask you to help us and guide us and lead us to make the right decisions tonight. And guide us to all things for your honor and your glory. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.
And at this time, would you please stand for the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Russian thanks. Tracy said you better get us out of here quick. You know? Okay, so at this time, Dr. Gaines will share some comments.
Okay, board members, just want to give you some information on the 23-24 local budget. And anybody watching, very excited. The county commissioners approved our budget on the 19th of June. I'm very excited to announce that they approved everything we asked for in our local budget. It was $1,428,000. It was all current expense requests. And just want to note a couple of things. Our annual current expense funding has increased by $6,588,974 since the end of the 2013-2014 school year. So that's a pretty big jump in the fact, even last year this time when I reported it since the end of 13-14, it increased by $5,160,974. Also, what's equally exciting is over the last 10 years, we have averaged, our current expense funding has averaged an increase of $658,897.40 per year for the last 10 years. And last year this time, when I mentioned that increase per year, it was $573,000. So it has not only gone up considerably, we've added another number to the increased the divisor there, finding the average. So very excited about that. Also want to remind you that we have special capital outlay funding, which is $950,000, and that is used for our 9-year facility upgrade repair plan. That money did not exist, its recurring money did not exist in 13-14 year and prior to that. It started in 14-15 with $250,000, and it's been built up over time by the commissioners. And again, that special capital outlay we still get this year, this coming year, $2,165,223 in capital outlay based on our student enrollment. So I say all that, just excited about that, appreciative of that budget result. And I just want to say a big thank you to our commissioners, Mr. Darrell Fry, Mr. David Allen, Ms. Hope Haywood, Mr. Max McDowell, Mr. Kenny Kidd, for their continued support of our school system. I also want to thank you board members, because it works, because two groups have the relationship that two groups of elected officials do. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Gary Cook, Mrs. Sharon Farlow, Mr. Fred Burgess, Mr. Tracy Bowles, Mr. Philip Lanier, Ms. Shannon Whitaker, and Mr. Mike Sink, our board members. Again, it's exciting to see two groups of elected officials work together in a way that both groups are successful with the budget, and this will help us as we move forward. One of the special items in that budget request was increasing our classified employees supplements by 1.5%. So now, when we start this school year, our classified supplements will have risen from 2.5. That was as late as, I think we moved it the first time in 16-17. It was 2.5 back as far as 07. It moved a little bit from 16-17. We kept moving it, but it's now gone from 2.5 to 5.25%. So very excited about that as well. We will keep working at our supplements as we move forward. Also want to take a moment, received an email last week regarding Dr. Shanna Good, Trinity Middle School teacher. She has been named 2023-2024 Linda Petty Honored Educator Scholar. And with this scholarship, she gets to go to a program of her choice at the North Carolina Center for the Advancement of Teaching. The scholarship will cover all expenses for instruction, program materials, food, lodging on the campus of NCAT, travel to and from the campus of NCAT, and also the cost of her substitute teacher. She also receives a $250 monetary gift to use on supplies in her classroom. And I just want to congratulate Dr. Good, because her receipt of this great honor is named after Mrs. Linda Petty, who is one of the all-time great people that's ever been associated with our school system. So congratulations to Dr. Shanna Good for receiving this award, and look forward to watching her enjoy that tremendous honor and the time at NCAT. So this concludes my comments, Mr. Chair.
Linda did do a lot for this school board. She was one of the, she wasn't on here when I came on, but her mark was, it was here. And I always say when I first came on this board, I looked around, not that you guys aren't great, but I felt like being the new guy, I was beside legends, you know? And I never would have thought I'd have been sitting in this seat, but wow, I mean, you know, from where I started. And, but anyway, it's kind of, and you know what? Here's the coolest thing about this board. It doesn't matter if Linda Petty was sitting here, Laverne Wheels was sat here before, Becky Coltrane, and God knows I probably missed some, but during my time, we have never, what I honestly felt like, had a board that weren't here for the right reasons. And you know what, that's amazing to have a board that you could work with, and you know, we don't always agree, but at the end of the night, to do what's best for kids and all, and I mean, it's just the fact that, I mean, I've been here almost, 20 years, you've been here a long time too, Tracy, but it's always, you know, you can have these discussions, and I mean, we're gonna work it out. I mean, that's huge. I can't imagine, of course I wouldn't be here if I was serving on a board where you had 3 pulling left, and that wouldn't be good. And you did mention one thing on the supplement for the classified, but if you would, I don't know, I'm sure you probably know this from heart, but one of the things each year when we meet with the commissioners, I think was it January, you always first thing you say, this is my favorite day of the year, and we always joke about that, but, because we wonder, is he just saying that, is that really his favorite day of the year? But with that being said, it wasn't always for these supplements. They just stayed in one place for the longest time for teachers, classified. In the last few years, just how much has the teacher part moved up too? I mean, I think that's important because, you know, we went from, you know, offhand,
Yeah, we moved it, it moved over about a 6-year window. We were able to do the whole point that we started after. They kept working, you guys kept working at it, and it moved from 5 to 6. Everybody's has moved up a whole point. Then this classified movement was an additional piece. So,
that's pretty strong.
it had been, when we started moving, it had been the same since '07 until we started moving. I think 16, 17 was the first time it started moving. So we'll get back to that. We have some work to do there, but you know, we'll get back to that piece and so we'll continue to work with all employee groups.
And then in the 9-year plan, when you're talking about capital outlay and everything, like you read, or you'll hear on sometimes school systems on television or something in the paper about their needs, you know, facility problems, roofs and all these issues. And you guys come up with a 9-year plan, probably what, about 9 years ago now, probably. I think we're on.
It hit the public eye January 2014.
And that's
in
all.
that first work session,
Yeah, that's been a big deal too, because
that first joint meeting.
I know Larry's group, not Larry, they've done a lot to make sure, stay on top of that and go hit where the needs are. But those are things that people, they go on kind of behind the scenes that people don't have an idea about, that it's made a huge difference. But it all starts, I guess I'm going back to say, it starts with that communication, being transparent, talking. When the school board gets together with the commissioners and you all looking for the same thing, I mean, to try to make it work, and it works well. I mean, we haven't had I can't believe how good we've got along, you know? We actually sometimes come out better than we asked, don't we? It's pretty good. Did that happen this year? It did, kind of, didn't it?
Well, because we were gonna lose money on the enrollment piece, we were gonna dip down, they covered that, and then put what we asked for on top, so.
Pretty neat.
We would have lost a little money to begin with the split, the enrollment split between us and Ashburn City. They covered that and then put the 1.428 we asked for on top, so. But yeah, I would tell you, board members, I don't know where we'd be without that 9-year plan, because with the capital outlay money we get based on student enrollment, that is great, and we use every bit of that, but you go back to, that was days, Larry was involved, Ray Kaiser was involved, Marty Trotter was involved, Todd Lowe was involved in pricing out things, and I don't know where we'd be without that money all these years with the roofs and the doors and the windows. I do know we'd be behind. We'd be behind. And so that was a shot in the arm. The stadiums we've been able to fix, we'd be very nervous about them now. And you say the 9-year plan, it's now an 18-year plan, because several years back, we extended it out 18 years, the next 9. So somebody may look at that and say, well, 9 years, yeah, it's really 18 now. We're probably gonna keep calling it the 9-year plan, because that's what it was titled as. But we, we started seeing the HVAC issues popping up. Remember, it was May of 18 and July of 18 with Eastern Randolph, and then we got that chiller system fixed, and the next thing you know, Randall High School's chiller was out. And that's when we got kind of clued in that we need to go back and put some placeholders for HVAC stuff, or we'd be in tough shape. So, I know there's things out there that, there's things that people would like to see done, and we'd like to see them done too. But, remember, there's 3 types of capital money. There's that special capital, there's the enrollment capital, and then there's that third type we just used to build Trinity Middle School, that we will have to start talking with the bonds. we'll be after that money again sooner than later with renovating schools and building schools.
All right, this time I'll ask for a motion to approve the June 29, 2023 minutes.
Make a motion.
We have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we have no one signed up tonight for public comments. We also are not doing recognition, so we're going to move on to Dr. Gaines.
Board members have two information items to present to you tonight. One is a gift to Level Cross Elementary School on the 27th of June. Kelly Harrell, former principal of Level Cross Elementary School, sent me an email regarding a gift given to her school by Make It Martial Arts, and that was $79. And there were no restrictions on the use of this money, so the school has flexibility to use this money. I accepted this gift on the 27th of June, and a copy of an email from Kelly Harrell is attached to this memo, and it's dated 6/27. It's an information item since it's $5,000 or less per board policy 8220. So the next information item I have, I'll present for Todd Lowe. Todd's at a conference for the next couple of days. This is our monthly report we give to you. It's a monthly report, board policy 6420. We report as information any contracts or contract amendments that came in an amount of $50,000 or more, or of more than $50,000 from the past month. And that is any that you didn't have to approve because they met other thresholds. So the three you see there, McRae Roofing, it's for the gym roof at Trinity High School, $259,561. Gallagher Management Group, the weight and wrestling room roof at Southwestern Randolph High School, $106,862.50. And Allied Roofing Company, office and reception area roof of Trindale Elementary School, $71,387. You didn't have to approve these because these are construction projects, and per board policy 9030, construction projects have to be approved by the board level when they get to $500,000 or more. So bring that to you, those three contracts to you as information. And obviously all of them are roofing projects, 3 different schools, so we're underway with those and we'll move forward. Any questions about either one of those information items? All right.
All right. Okay, if I'm looking at this right, we need a motion to approve the consent items.
So moved.
We have a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And we don't have any action items tonight.
No.
So Sharon, I'll just move on with you on you make this motion.
The Randolph County Board of Education will enter into closed session pursuant to North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11, and to preserve the attorney-client privilege to discuss confidential personnel matters protected by North Carolina General Statute 115C-319, and discuss confidential student matters, if needed, protected by FERPA.
All right, we have the motion to go into closed session. We have a second. We have a second. All those in favor say aye. Opposed? We are in closed session. Thank you for coming. It's the shortest meeting.
really good for me. The last couple of days, I've been hard at.
Okay. Did you send that to Andrea too? She's a big fan. Yeah. Okay, good. So she'll be there. Okay.
Now I just saw Andrea do that, now I know what we're talking about. Yeah.
She'll be there. Okay, you won't be there.
Where will I be Saturday?
I don't know. If we ever have a donkey basketball game again, would you ride one? We don't have them anymore,
I
do
think
we?
I saw that, didn't I see that?
Well, there used to be some around.
Did I see it on
I
there?
was thinking I would nominate you to ride
Oh,
one.
you can't go.
Okay,
Yeah.
would that be dangerous? Okay, we need a motion to approve the certified personnel report.
I move.
Have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Need a motion to approve the classified personnel report.
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We need a motion to approve the administrative appointments.
Motion.
All right, second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
That's quick, Tracy.
Second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Hey, look, if Gary kept it short and sweet like he said he was, y'all could have been accurate.